Hello, I'm Paul from ROC Angels, and it's my great privilege to be here this afternoon with Adrian, who's from our newest ROC Angels project within the ROC Angels family, running an amazing project in Taunton called Rail Responders. So I thought it'd be great to kind of do this introduction hello via the wonders of modern technology or video calls, and let Adrian kind of introduce himself, introduce the project, and then we can all be kind of supporting not only Adrian, but the whole team of amazing volunteers down there in sunny Taunton. So who are you, Adrian?
Thanks, Paul. Yeah, I have the privilege of leading a team of chaplains in Taunton, county town of Somerset. And in 2018, we set up a group of us, about a dozen, who volunteered to visit our local train station. We go in about once a week. We also patrol the high-level road bridge, which goes over the River Taunton. Town on the Taunton is where we get our community's name from, but also the canal and the main railway line that so many people will have travelled on. Coming anywhere to the southwest, you have to catch the train through Taunton. Now, I've noticed that people use the train stations for all aspects of life. Many of them are going off on holidays, particularly the sunny southwest. They're going to visit friends and relatives, parties, celebrations, whatever. But there's a flip side to that. People are going for hospital appointments, for job interviews where they can get stressed, and some are in a pretty bad place with their mental health. The British Transport Police came to us around about 2015 and said, look, we have a problem on the railways. People are making their way there when they're not in a good place. We don't want to demonise anyone. We don't want to cause any problems. But if there are friendly faces, and particularly those who have a personal faith, who can get alongside these travellers and just be there, all the evidence is that if you can engage in conversation, their actions will take a very different course. So with appropriate training from our friends at Samaritans, the Street Pastor organisation in this instance gave us some training of how to get alongside people, and the Network Rail told us all about safety on the railways. We learned an awful lot, which was great. And anyone who's interested in railways, this is a great way to spend a couple of hours each week in and around the station, made very, very welcome by the staff. And we just meet people. It's what ROC Angels do. We get alongside wherever they are. We've seen some wonderful sights. On more than one occasion, we've had a little huddle of young men, very close-cropped haircuts, very smart suits, but bizarrely, each of them was carrying an ironing board, a brand new ironing board. Now, I wondered if this was a stag party. I thought perhaps it was a challenge they'd set themselves to go surfing on an ironing board. It turns out that the Royal Navy has its officer training school down at Dartmouth, in Devon, and this posse of young men was joining the train to go off to train to be Royal Naval officers, and apparently on their kit list is an ironing board. Don't know why the Ministry of Defence doesn't provide ironing boards. That's not my job. But it answered that mystery. So we see people in all states of excitement and sadness, and it's a joy and a privilege to get alongside them. We're also home to Somerset County Cricket Club, who are doing amazing things at the moment. And they have the T20 matches, occasionally international matches, and we turn out for those too. So lots of opportunity just to hear people's stories, why they're there, where they're going, where they are in life, and to engage with them appropriately.
Wow, that sounds an absolutely fantastic project and some amazing things that you're doing. So what made you want to become part of ROC Angels and our family of local projects?
Well, as I hinted, it's pretty much what we all do. We find out where people are, get alongside them, join in the party, travel some of the tougher parts of life's journey with them. And as committed Christians, we want to learn from others how to do it better.
Fantastic. And of course, there's not only you learning from others, but there's others learning from you, because there's lots of projects that have kind of either work in towns where there are train stations, and naturally that becomes part of their Friday or Saturday patrols, wandering through the train station. And there's other towns that perhaps have not even thought about the train station. Of course, transport hubs as well, coach stations, bus stations, taxi ranks, if places like that are popular. That have not even thought about that kind of ministry and that kind of approach. So what advice can you give to one of our local teams that's perhaps now thinking, you know what, maybe our train station, our bus station, our interchange transport hub could be a good place for us to be in, to kind of just be there as, street angels, festival angels. That's often what we are, just being a visible presence.
Well, in order to make sure that we are responsible, we have all signed up through the good offices of British Transport Police. So we are police volunteers within a particular definition. And Jess, their national volunteer coordinator, would be delighted to hear from other parts of the country. We're aware that Bath City pastors go into the station in addition to what they do late at night in the city centre. I think it was Woking you put me in touch with. They too include it as part of their sweep around their community. So it's very flexible. It's whatever the situation warrants. You will in turn be put in touch with the station manager, and if you can contact the local Samaritans, I've never yet found a better organisation to train people how to listen. You can never come to the end of learning how to listen. There's always more to learn, and I'm a chatterbox. That's the nature of my personality. So learning how to listen is really, really important for me.
Yes, for those projects that haven't seen, the Samaritans a few years ago now put out this amazingly powerful video, and it's a girl over the tannoy in a train station, basically saying my life was saved just because somebody took the trouble to come and say hello, how are you? And her thoughts that day was to go out and commit suicide, throw ourselves onto the tracks or whatever, but through just an everyday ordinary person going up and saying hello, how are you? Snapped her out of those thoughts and kind of put her on track, and she got her life back on track. And it's a wonderful video. I'll put the link, if I can find it, the YouTube link on the video. So thank you very much, Adrian. Is there anything you want to finish with?
No, if other people do want to contact us, obviously our details will be available through yourselves. We're raring to go. We would love to recruit more people. If you're in this neck of the woods, it's a lovely part of the world. Lots of folks will be making their way down in the coming summer months to the southwest. Look us up. We can take you with us. Come on a wander around the station. We'll show you a little bit backstage. We've got access to where the trains are. It's a bit like having a model railway, but it's the real thing. We can see where all the trains are in the southwest. It's great fun. We love every minute of it, and we just enjoy meeting people.
Absolutely. And this, of course, is what all the Rock Angels is about. It's about the people that we help, support, or even just meet in our town and city centres, at festivals, around train stations, wherever people are and wherever our teams are. We're there just to support, to love the person in front of us. So welcome to the Rock Angels family. It's exciting to have you as part of it. And as you've said, you've already made links with Woking and Bath and no doubt various other projects that are now thinking about train stations, transport hubs, bus stations, etc. So hopefully we can see a massive increase in the number of volunteers out and about supporting people. As you say, some of them at pivotal life moments as they set off to travel to life events, good and bad. So thank you very much, Adrian. Welcome again, and we hope to hear more from you very soon.
Will do. Thank you.